here. Well, we got something different for you today. I know you're probably thinking, what is this big green booger that he's sitting in here? Well, this is an Iveco Stralis. What I thought I would do today is something a little bit different. I wanted to take the smallest truck, least horsepower, 310 to be exact, and try to pull one of the heaviest loads through the mountains, through the Alps, and see if it's even possible. I have no idea. This might be the beginning of a nightmare. We don't really know. So this is a truck that I just bought, and I thought, why not drive this down to Italy and give it to a new driver once I buy a shop down there, and then I'll buy my big bad boy that I've been after for some time. We got plenty of money. I haven't run any loads since the last time, the last driver log there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to be hauling today. Here we are in Berlin, and let's go to the freight market. Well, we are in Berlin. Let's see. We got to drive empty down to Dresden, where we're going to pick up an M60 54 tons all the way down to Milano. And right through the middle of all these mountains and stuff. This is like territory right here that I haven't been to yet, so pretty excited about it. It's probably the city I'm going to go ahead and buy a shop, I think. But we're going to take it and run and see if this is even possible. Alright, we're sitting in the cab. Everything is bare bones. This truck, $92,000, cheapest you're going to find. And obviously there's mods out there that are cheaper, but we're going to jump in and start her up. I've killed it a number of times just trying to get the thing going. It's a big difference over the 680 horsepower I've been running in the MAN. Fuel gauge. I think we're full. Yep. My other truck with more than double the horsepower, you can jump out in second gear and it would leap off the start. This thing, not so much. This video might be rather long. I have no idea. I might have to cut some parts. For the sake of keeping the video somewhat interesting anyway. I'm sure it'll be plenty of interesting moments. We'll just have to see what happens. Let's climb up to the light here. I could, with the other truck, I could start out in second, shift to fourth, shift to sixth, shift to eighth, and then from there I would go 9th, 10th, 11th. Even with the load I could do it. I could start out in third. This thing here, pretty noticeable when you whoop, skip 3 gears there. There's 8. It's not too bad. I just can't imagine towing 54 tons. I know there's the torque thing and all that, but 310 horsepower, that's not a lot. My Chevrolet Suburban has 320, and I've towed a car and a trailer in the back from Dallas, Texas to Nashville. And you know, you felt it on the hills and things like that. I don't know. This is to be quite interesting. I've not seen too many videos. I'm sure there's some out there. I haven't seen anybody do this, but I'm sure there's some. But I thought, let's just see what happens taking smallest truck, trying to tow the biggest load. One thing I noticed with my other truck, when I got real heavy loads and I started out, I definitely would get light on the front end, like I'd kind of lose my steering. And you know, basically the front end was coming up off the ground a little bit, and I'd imagine with the, that was with the tandem axle. With the single here, Of course, we don't have much power to lift that front off, but if we did, hypothetically, I imagine like 750 horsepower, if we had that, it would really be bad, but this thing, I just don't think it's going to do much of anything right away. It'll be interesting to see what we get it up to just going empty here. I know one thing, we'd be definitely in for some service. 50 XP for 62 miles of free roam. Okay, interesting. I don't really like the dash so much in this truck. It's kind of hard to see the see my revs. I don't know. Again, everything is bare bones. This isn't the exclusive cab or anything like that. It's harder to read the speedometer, and the tachometer is, you know, and the MAN was red when you were supposed to be shifting, and green, you know, had a good where you should shift. You know, I mean, it was much easier to see. Whoa. I don't mind the color so much. It's kind of military-like. Probably look good pulling that, well, if it was dressed up, it would probably not look too bad pulling the, pulling this tank here. So I just figured I'd go super cheap and buy a cheap truck. It doesn't matter. I don't even think we can use 12 right now. I'm only getting 70 out of this thing. It doesn't matter what you give your employees for a truck. They're not going to do any better as far as making you more money. This is a question a lot of people have asked, and did some reading up on it in the Steam forums, and the developer, one of the developers of the game, I think this was earlier this year, came out and said no, it doesn't matter. You know, they might implement that in. I don't believe they have yet, but it would be nice if you spent the extra money to get your driver a, you know, at least 500 horsepower or something that, you know, they could haul a little bit bigger loads and a little bit faster. I know for me, I'd like it that if you have a truck like this, I'm just going to take this speeding ticket if I get it. I don't really want to slow this truck down. It takes longer to get up there, but it's going to be real bad when I get that tank on. I'm pretty much going to take the tickets, I think. But I would like a feature of this game if, I mean, technically this shouldn't even be allowed. I mean, hauling 54 tons with this thing, I mean, I don't know. I know in the U.S., I'm not a trucker, but I believe that's right around the max that you can haul legally. Somewhere's in there. I know the coal haulers out in West Virginia and stuff, they will typically haul 60 ton, which is over and illegal, but if they don't haul over, they won't make a profit. They get paid so little. Sack this guy, here we go. They make so little hauling coal out there right now. There's you know, a little bit corrupt as far as the pay scale goes, but if they don't haul over and, you know, put themselves and the public in harm's way, hauling these trucks down these roads and everything, they can't make a profit. And they haul about, like I said, 60 ton or over, 60 tons, so I know that's over. I've driven an Iveco before when I first got in the game. Whoa, oh man, it's hard to get used to not having the retarder on the transmission here. Like I said, I didn't get anything. Oh boy. I really miss my power, I can tell you that. I think that sun visor came with the truck. Maybe I did forget to pull one thing off, but it was on there already. I don't think I could take it off because I removed everything that I could. So if you were super poor, like I said, 92,000 gets you this truck at least. You can start hauling freight instead of working for someone else, which, as I was going back to a minute ago, that's the last time I drove one of these. It seemed like when I was hauling freight for other people, it was an Iveco many times. Coming into Dresden here. If my memory serves me right, this place got the hell bombed out of it in World War II. Yeah, there's another one. We're gonna make good money on this load. Here we are. Engine braking still works. Have to rely on that a lot more now. Without that retarder on the transmission there. We're running a manual today, if you didn't notice. Pretty much going to be doing that from here on out. So it's been a busy week around here. Computer business has slowed down a little bit. Really starting to get cranking on the Windows 8 now that it's been out for a year. People are breaking it, warranty's running out, and it just amazes me a year later just how freaking lost and confused so many people are when it comes to Windows 8, including myself sometimes. I mean, it just has me scratching my head on a regular basis. It's a good operating system, as I tell everybody, but it's a lot to get used to, and I'm not fully crazy about it. I think it's phenomenal on a touch screen or tablet, which is what it was designed for, but I think for desktop, mouse, keyboard, laptop users, it's just not the best. Everybody's got their opinions, but I can tell you from the front lines, dealing with the average Joe, it ain't a good operating system. People are not happy, and you can't expect everybody to be super tech savvy. It takes a lot of different people to make the world go round, and Microsoft comes out with something super different and complicated that we haven't seen anything like in 20-something years of Windows. It's not a good thing. And I go in the forums and people name calling, oh, you're an idiot, and you need to figure it out. You need to be a little more computer literate. And like I said before, if everybody was computer literate, we'd have people being pretty dumb with a lot of other things. So it takes a lot of people to, make the world go round, and they definitely should have, in my opinion, given everybody the desktop, the regular, what am I trying to say, the Aereo or whatever, the Windows 7 look. There's no reason they couldn't have easily implemented a button to give everybody the features that we've been used to for so many years. But anyway, we're going to pick up this load and we'll continue our chat here. I'm pretty excited. I haven't hauled any military stuff yet, and this is also a mod that I link in the description. So, oh, they got two things here. Oh, actually both of them going in the same place. See, this one would be a lot smarter, but especially considering the money is about the same. 14 ton, but hey, we're gonna push it today. Let's take this job. Oh, that's pretty neat. Whoop. Oh my goodness. That's one of those deals for deploying and making a bridge, I think. Wow. No wonder why all the weight. Alright. Let's see if I can get a better view here. Get ready for this thing to do a wheelie, maybe. Alright. still getting used to my buttons here after playing for a year with them one way. Now I've changed a bunch of things to make it a little bit better doing manual. This is going to be tricky. And who knows, maybe this thing will tow it okay and I'll end up with the video just driving a slower truck with less power. I don't know. We're going to find out together though. That looks ridiculous. Like I said, it shouldn't even be allowed. That is a massive chunk of iron sitting on this trailer in a little truck. I'll start it out in a second. Ooh, what did we hit? Okay. Well, that's a problem. I think I hit the building, but I think before that I might have hit something else here. I can't go backward. Oh, we stalled her. Alright, we have to go back in that view. Again, I haven't hauled any of these military loads yet. So this will answer the question for a lot of you that want to play with mods and can't afford a truck. Wondering if you can do them with the little guy here. Alright. Probably might have damaged it, but this thing does turn a little bit better than the other. Oh man. Might be a tale of things to come. I gotta make this wide corner here. Down and get her going. Well, it is pulling it. Barely, but it's going. Kind of listening to hear what we got. See, I think it's about 2,000 RPM. That's got to be about the shifting point there. Oh, I'm taking this. Oh my God. Oh hell. If you run the red lights on the opposite side of the street, you won't get ticketed. Oh, good Lord. I'm gonna have to just stay in third person here. Might have a little bit of damage on our trailer when we get there, but I'm not too worried about that. Now I know my Suburban will tow military tanks if I ever do come across one for sale on the side of the road. Looks like we're getting it. It's going to be interesting if we get in the mountains and things like that. I don't know what we're going to get into down there, but it looks like there's a lot of twisties and turnies in the road, so we'll just find out. But yeah, things have been slowing down and picking up all at the same time lately. I guess the biggest news is something that my wife and I have planned to do for at least a couple years, but we are going to be relocating from the south here, from Tennessee up north. back to Wisconsin. So we're going to have a lot of things going on the next few months. And January, end of December and January is when that'll be taking place. It's about 1,000 miles to move. And I'll be doing it all myself, so we'll probably bring you some real-life truck simulator. And doing a little trucking. I always go with the 26-foot moving truck, and I'll be pulling a 6x12 cargo trailer behind. I don't have to pull a car this time when I moved down 8 years ago. I had to do. This is not good. we're gonna have to downshift. But anyway, that's coming up, and the good news there, we'll be on relocating to a house in the country on 20 acres, and I've got access to a lot of land up there, so we'll be bringing you all kinds of videos, doing hunting, real life hunting, that is, for those of you that enjoy my all the hunter episodes that I've done. I'll be out trying to kill some real animals and doing videos on that. We're gonna break out the gun section of GunninGamerz also. Right now, living in town, I can't really step out my backyard and shoot. I do shoot air rifles. The neighbors across the street, there's 110 acres of woods that I shoot my air rifles over there, but just because they're quiet. Oh my god, this thing is gonna stall. Oh, look at this. It won't even go up and... I guess I'm driving in the grass there. So the gunning part of GunninGamerz will start happening here in a few more months. And I don't know how much shooting I'll be. The price of ammo is a little bit crazy, but I'll definitely be breaking out some handguns and covering just some different calibers, just shooting stuff for fun. Got some old computers I'm gonna blow apart. A couple videos on that. I don't know, see what else I can find to shoot. Maybe an old car or something. Got lots of old cars around up there at my dad's impound lot. And we'll be doing some videos on trucking. I'll be running some wreckers up there, and driving around the Freightliner flatbed, and just doing a little bit of this, that, and the other. Of course, it's going to be the dead of winter when I get there in January, so we're going to be doing a lot of snow plowing. Might do a few videos on that if anybody finds those interesting. Got a plow truck ready to go up there already. And what else we got? We got the hunting, we got the trucking. Oh, we'll get the real life farming going on too. Of course, that won't be until the springtime, but we'll be jumping on some old Farmalls and John Deeres, and we put in a good bit of sweet corn and field corn that is, I think it's about 20 to 30 acres of corn we put in, just for, well, sweet corn's for human consumption, but the 20 some acres of field corn is just for deer, for the deer hunting. That's all we put it in for. This is pathetic. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I'll probably have to cut a good bit out up here. This thing is just 14 miles an hour. This is going to take me forever. So this is your answer. In town, local, yeah, it's possible to haul the heavy. Out here, you definitely need the horsepower. I don't know, I felt like with that last truck I had 680, and I know I wanted more, but I really didn't know how much the extra, 50, 60, 70 horse was going to give me going with the bigger truck, or even going only 20 horse. Right now I'm still only level 24, so you got to be up a little bit higher to get the big motor. I think 28. Oh, this is just terrible. This is like watching paint dry when I'm going up hills. I'm gonna suffer through it though. I won't make you guys, but I'm gonna suffer through this one here in a bit, and I'm interested to see how many hours it actually takes if I can even get this damn thing there on time. I think I had about, I don't know, I had 15 hours or something left that this thing could be picked up. So I guess it's hard to say, but we're in ninth. We're in ninth gear, but boy, we don't have much. $15 hours and 25 minutes. Oof. Well, we shouldn't crash, and definitely won't be getting any tickets. I wish we had a little meter to show us on the heat. I think there is, but yeah, it's the one on the right there. Looks like she's up there in temp, but it'd be kind of neat to overheat. But yeah, we'll be doing some farming, putting in some crops this year, and break out some tractor time. That ought to be pretty interesting. Hopefully some people will enjoy that. So a little bit of everything we're doing in the games in here will be, I'll be able to bring you some real life stuff. Holy cow. Going 16, that's better than 14. Oop, can't shift yet. Well, I'm gonna probably just keep trucking here. We'll see how far I can get without falling asleep. In case you're wondering why I'm not showing the whole thing, well, the reason is 12 miles an hour. Just crawling up this little incline. Holding up to traffic. I hate myself right now. Just had to try it. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say that this myth is busted. If there was a myth. This thing right now on this little incline can barely do it. I mean, I'm at 1500 RPM. Well, we're gaining speed back. It's gonna be ugly when we get you know, to the bigger hills. I'm probably gonna be first gear, trying to scream up them. It's just been a lot of slow driving here. That was the worst that I've come up to so far, though. Oh yeah, now we get to reap the rewards going down. We might actually make it to 10th. Oh, we're gonna can it and see. I think I haven't even hit 40 mile an hour yet. Not even close. I think 35 is about the most we can get, and now we're coming up to another incline. I'm just interested if we're even going to be able to get the load there on time. We're dropping gears. Oh yeah, now he's tired. Probably gonna take me an hour just to find a rest stop. Oh boy, look at this. Oh, we don't even need to get to the mountains to find out this isn't gonna work. I think we're still quite a ways from there. Haven't gone all that far since we picked it up. Maybe a third. Maybe about a third there, yeah. I should be dropping to second even right now. Probably shouldn't have shifted right there, but we did anyway. So that's probably this. Yeah, this is probably the worst I've approached so far. It's going to get interesting. I would say, unless if you want to deal with this, and you're going to play with these mods, you definitely need to be running a lot more horsepower, and chances are you might even be using a modded truck with even more. I've seen some, I think they're up towards 800. This guy's gonna yawn away as if I can just hit a rest stop in a few minutes. And if we get him too tired, then he'll start dozing off behind the wheel, which I've already done, but we probably don't have to worry about crashing. Doze off going 30 miles an hour or even 20, you're really not going to go too far. And he was fully rested when we left too. I'm surprised he's out of juice already. Well, we will continue on and see what happens. So I keep getting these messages about how tired he is, and it looks like we might be in luck. However, even though it's just up here, see, I got penalized for sleeping even though I haven't had an opportunity since he got tired. Haven't had an opportunity in a long time. So that's going to definitely throw another curveball into it too. You're going to be risking falling asleep behind the wheel and getting ticketed and all kinds of other crap. I did hit 53 mile an hour coming down that one hill a little bit back there. I was in 10th gear. That didn't last long. Came up to just a tiny incline and right back down again. Alright. Pull in here and it could shift up right now, but it's gonna all come to an end. We're doing pretty good on fuel, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I was gonna say it stopped pretty nice right there, but when you're only going 30-something mile an hour, it probably should. Come on, you little booger, let's go. Yep, that's my half-ass parking job right there. We really don't have too much time to afford to rest, but looks like we're going to anyway. Probably the truck needed it more than us. We gotta deal with this incline trying to get up to speed here. This is not going to end well. Yeah, I should have went to second there, but we're coming back up again. That's all that matters right now. Alright, well, we'll get up to speed here at a snail's pace and see what happens. Well, this countryside is awfully pretty, but probably not good news for our little truck here. We're coming close to Mannheim. Not too far up the road. I could care less about this speed camera. I'm obviously well under that. Gonna get a lot more hills coming up, which going down is pretty nice. Yeah, not ready for that yet. Not ready for 10th. I was hoping that we would continue going downwards and I could get a little momentum going here. Looks like we might have a few little hills. Oh. It's an awful big load. Another speed camera. Tends to be a lot of speed cameras in this part. Man, I'm just swerving all over. I'll probably get pulled over for drunken driving here in a minute. Kind of do miss my GPS too on the dash. This one has one that pops up on the dash, I believe. All right. Now we're gonna go. Might get to use 10th. 12th is out of the question. Another hill. So basically we've already failed the load here. It's got to be out there by 1800. And I just don't see us getting, I don't know, we might. I'm just trying to calculate it in my head. I mean, this says the ETA is still 16. It's gonna be really close. We got about only 2-hour buffer, but this dude's getting pretty tired, and I don't know. I don't think I could have really pushed it anymore. I was already getting the dozy screens. He hadn't dozed off yet, but That was, of course, before we stopped to rest. As long as that ETA in the bottom right there stays, you know, around 1600, we'll be okay. But you know, it's depending on the sleep too. I've had my foot buried in the throttle here the whole time. I haven't taken it off, not once. So I don't know. We'll find out if it's possible. Obviously the truck pulls it, but I don't know why anybody would want to do it. You know, unless you didn't have the money or the skill to go up any higher, you'd be kind of stuck. But I think when I bought my very first truck, I, you know, spent however many dollars to at least go level 2 or 3 on the engine upgrades. And I imagine most of you would do the same. But just for the sake of knowing, we'll see what happens. I've already been in third gear a few times, and that's, I mean, being legal, I'm sure the laws exist over there as they do here, but you gotta go a minimum of 45 miles an hour to use our interstate system to be legal. Otherwise, you become a road hazard. People slamming in the back of you because you're not moving fast enough. I didn't even turn my light on there. Different view. Nice scenery. I don't know what they're needing this tank down there for, if they're gearing up for another war or what. Kind of neat to see how these work. The whole deal folds out and makes a bridge. So everybody else can drive over. Alright, we're about to cross into Switzerland here. Here we are. So we're inching closer, inch by inch. Now we're gonna hit another hill. I don't think I've ever switched this many gears in all the other times I've driven put together. It seemed to be real happy in 8 for the longest time, but looks like we're gonna get down in the 3rd again. Back to 4th. Haven't had to, you know, go into 2nd yet. I think that's still coming. Every time we do that, it pushes that ETA out a little bit more. And I'm looking at our sleep in here, and this guy here, he ain't gonna last another, you know, 5 hours, 6 hours. If it was all downhill, I think we'd be okay, but it surprised me what might get to this load is actually the sleep, because if we have to initiate the sleep, you know, we're gonna go 8 hours into the future and it's gonna be way over. If the knucklehead could just take a cat nap, we'd probably be okay. Oh, now I gotta slow down. And we got a car. Oh, I'm gonna hit. Yep. I kind of figured I was going to do that. Alright, let's see here. Wide douche that one really bad. I needed to swing wide, but my excuse was I was trying to maintain, you know, as much speed as I could. Cut that corner, but they don't need that sign there. It wasn't really doing anything. I think we're gonna have to hit that car back a little bit. Here's what we gotta do. Damn it. I was trying to keep the trailer from hitting, and damn guardrail is a foot off the road. I don't know whose idea that was to put that there. That's alright. I'll take the damage. I just think we're gonna... I don't think we're gonna miss out on this load. Now we're up to 1700, so 5 p.m. is estimated time. We don't get some serious speed, you know. If we were going the other direction, going back to, you know, Berlin there, I would say, yeah, I think we're going to make it, but I think we've got the worst part of our journey ahead. As far as the inclines and speed goes. I do like the mirrors on the driver's side on this truck. Passenger side are still hard for me to kind of see, but... Whoops. Keep on rolling through Switzerland here. Well, that looks like trouble coming up ahead. We're going by the another rest stop here. And we are inching closer. I mean, I don't know if we're going to make it or not, but I'd say we're about 2/3 of the way right now. Coming from all the way up here. So, yeah, we're kind of on the last leg. And it's a little bit more flat here than I expected right now. But I'd expect the trouble to be up ahead here. We've only got about 30 minutes of buffer time here. Got to be there by 18:06, I think it was. Oops. Yeah, I always forget. Okay. I didn't mean to hit that one. All over the place. Shift my gears. Alright. It's real pretty in here. But yeah, it's got to be there by 18:08. So we're going to be cutting it. And the guy's getting tired, so we're inevitably going to be crashing here at the end a bunch. Hopefully he doesn't stay asleep for too long. Oops. Kind of right between the rock and the hard spot with the gears there. This one's too high and the other one's too low. Got a little bit of damage there. Doesn't look like we're hardly climbing here. Yeah, we're only about 15 minutes from being totally screwed on this one. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna end up in second. Oh no, it won't even pull it. Just about could do first right now. That thing is working. Take those bigger trucks for granted. I'm kind of punishing myself right before getting a real nice truck, and I know when I'm doing 70 or 80 or even 90 down the road, I'm not going to be feeling bad about it no more. Man alive, this is crazy. I do not see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see another tunnel and more hill. It'd be nice going the other way. We're going to shift it to third and it's going to drop here. But we need all we can get. You can see our ETA just shot past the time there. This guy is going to be yawning any minute. Some big mountains. Got quite a line behind us here. That's what passing on the left is for. Alright. Able to go in the fourth here. So basically, we'll probably be doing this load for free since it's going to be late. At least that's what's happened to me once or twice in the past when I've been late. I haven't gotten anything for it. I think you should still get paid. It should be kind of prorated though. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Barely crawling. So this is some area that I haven't been to yet. I'd love it if I had a truck with some balls here, but this thing here is something else. Looks like we're going to be merging into one lane here. Those people behind me are not going to be too happy. Yeah, and there was the first yawn right there. I don't think we stand a chance in heck of getting this load there on time unless if it's all downhill from here. Kind of feels like we're going downhill right now, but we're not really gaining speed that fast, so I don't know. This is probably more level than anything. But yeah, we got some new parts coming in for the new computer builds. I might be starting those by next weekend. Looking forward to that, even though, you know, this system here is playing everything maxed out all the time. I'm going to play all my games maxed out. Everything cranked up, analyzing everything. and you know, plus recording with fraps and everything else. It does fine, but it's my other system that kind of needs to be upgraded the most. So probably bring you a video or two when I'm putting those together. There he's starting to doze off a little bit, as am I. Hopefully you guys aren't. Oh, I just can't get this thing to go any faster. This is one long tunnel. If it wasn't for this, we probably would be really in deep trouble with the hill going over the mountain. I can only imagine how long it took to build this tunnel. Looks like we still have a little ways to go. My goodness, it just keeps winding around. Right when you think you see the end there, it's more tunnel. Yeah. Our customer can just stick it in a pipe and smoke it here, because I don't think we're going to get it there in time. According to our ETA, we're going to be about, right now, about an hour late. It's pretty cool. Usually we're moving faster than the trains, but not in this case. Oh, we see a sign for Milano there. How could this guy fall asleep with all this beautiful scenery to look at? Surprising nobody's trying to pass me. We're about 2 hours, so yeah, we'll be pretty late on this one. Surprises me that we're actually able to go as fast as we are right now. I thought this was going to be the worst place, but I think coming through Switzerland, which we're still in, I don't believe we're in Italy yet, but the southern part of Germany and Switzerland there, I think, was the worst for me. And then just a few, miles back there, we were in second gear. Looks like it's gonna rain. I just can't get it to do anything else here. Can't go up to 10th, can't get no more speed. Maybe here we will. Need to really pay attention too, going as slow as we are. I don't need to miss a turn, because that would definitely make a mess out of things, trying to get this thing turned around. Kind of 8-bit music we're listening to here. Alright, now we might gain a little. This is definitely the fastest that we've gone right here. Hitting 50. And it'll happen now. We'll fall asleep when we're actually going fast and really smash things up. Yeah, the delivery clock's not really going down but by a few minutes. I think we're pretty much done for on this one. I'm gonna jump up to 11. This is the first time we've hit 11th gear. Boy, these people better look out. I am not gonna slow down. Oh my goodness. We don't have a retarder and we're hauling 54 ton on a little truck. This might get interesting. 73 miles an hour, wow. Oh, we're gonna drop now though. We shaved about 20 minutes off the ETA clock there, but it's still not enough. Wake up, damn it, I'm trying to see my tachometer. Jesus. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got a few minutes off, but yeah, now we're coming into Italy. Alright. Stop for a pizza maybe here. It's probably good though we're slowing down even though we're going to be late. And it's not going to count. I think we are going to end up dozing off here. I'm gonna probably just go ahead and go through with that rather than stop. Like I could have taken a rest here. I think either way we're pretty much done. I'm just waiting for that one last big hill and I don't think it's gonna happen. Better get out of the way, buddy. We got 6 minutes until we're late, and this thing says we got about 37 to go. We got pretty close. I think if we would have had at least one more engine upgrade, you know, this is at 310. Oh man, now I gotta stop here. Alright. If we would have had just a little bit more horsepower, I think we would have been okay. Whoop. €7. Seems awfully expensive. We got 2 minutes. Well, we got it in the same country it's supposed to be in at least. I guess they can't go to war quite yet until we get there. Well, it is now late. I gotta get over here. Yep, one more engine upgrade and we would have been fine, I think. Goodness. That was bad. here he goes. About to lights out here. Looks like we're coming into town though. I see our destination off to the right. So now we're down here. We'll have to scope things out, find our shop, buy our shop, and that way we can hire in another driver or two. I think this is where I'll probably just set up and we'll go out and buy the next truck and get that in the next driver log. Like I said, this one I'm going to do a little different with trying to shorten it up because it's been a rather long trip. Come on. Need to make sure we steer it straight so when he dozes off here, we keep her going other places in the wall. But it's probably gonna start falling asleep. He'll start falling asleep here when we get obstacles in front of us. I noticed that. I've only had it happen one time, but it was every time I came to an intersection, he would doze off and I would slam into the cars in front of me. And we're gonna take a left, and I am not stopping. Holy cow. Probably should have, we're already late, but nothing I could really do to shorten up the trip. We've been holding her down the whole time. But yeah, next driver log will be probably more interesting. But I wanted to do one of these with the smallest truck and a humongous load and see what happened. Now we have our answer. It works, but you're gonna do it for free. Didn't really get too many tickets, just a few speeding coming out of Dresden, I think it was. Looks like we're gonna be... Oh, and there he goes. Lights out. Hey, he came back. That's good. That was a pretty quick one. I've never had one that quick. Usually when he does it to me, it's for good. For about 5-10 seconds, and I end up hitting all kind of stuff. Probably end up dozing off at least one more time here. I've dozed off going like this and slammed into the... Well, that was stupid, you moron. Kinda cutting it close. Oh, we've hit some cars. Yeah, we don't have the... Oh my god. The Italian police are not too friendly here. Probably gonna end up in jail after this one. Got lucky again, look at that. Parked a bus on top of a car. Oh, we got the green light here. This guy's gonna probably hit us when I'm turning. Nice big intersection. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I think so. Well, that's not going to work here. Maybe it will. I don't know how we're going to get around that corner.
Lucky again.
Pick up, you dumbass. Let's go. Everybody here's probably looking at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing driving this little thing, but hey, we made her work, kinda. We got here a little over an hour late. Turn soon enough there. Yeah, okay. Whoops, going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. And there was our late load. Late. Yeah, we made some money. I don't know why I had one late not too long ago and I got nothing. And it wasn't damaged. I don't really know. But like I said, I don't normally run late and don't normally crash too hard, but we got lucky. We did make some money. Lost some, but that's what we got. Not too bad, just a few thousand. And a little bit of damage. We'll scrape some cars. Get this booger somewhere. Catch some sleep. Oh my goodness, it drives so different. So that was our big heavy load, 54 ton. And I don't even know which way to go here. Oh man, this thing drives like a Cadillac now. I don't even want to mess with this light. I see Sleepy up here. Hey, we didn't get a ticket. Looks like a hotel or something up here, so we're gonna crash. Literally crash. This is only second time, or maybe third, I think second that I've actually started dozing while driving, while doing a run. And the other time had it happen about 3 or 4 times during that run, and I crashed every time. This one I have been so lucky. And I can promise you this is the last time you'll see this truck. I even crashed back into the hotel parking lot last time, but it's being a little nicer to me today. Alright, park and brake. This one actually shows it. And engine. Well, I hope you enjoyed that driver log. It's kind of a different one. Probably won't do another one like that again now that we know what happens. So next time we'll be running some real horsepower and probably another heavy load, and probably, I don't know, maybe we'll head into France or something. So getting ticketed even though I'm sitting still. I got a ticket the other day while in my headquarter building. I was testing the turning radius on something, just kind of goofing around, and I was whipping shitties inside my building in in Berlin, and I got a headlight ticket inside my building for driving without my headlights. They got some crazy laws over there. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Hopefully I didn't put you to sleep too, but we'll be seeing you next time. Take care.